Now, before we look into how much I was paid for the month of April, we need to look at the previous month, which was my birthday month, March. So this is my blank March schedule here. And REA is my reserve type that I like. It is from 12:01 a.m. to 1 p.m. Now for the month of March, as you can see, it starts on the 2nd. So because February was such a short month, they took the 1st and added that to February's schedule. So that is why it starts on the 2nd. So as you can see, I was on reserve for 1 day, and then I have 3 days off. Then I start a 4-day reserve block with 2 days off, a 4-day reserve block with 2 days off, another 4-day reserve block with 2 days off, 3-day reserve block with 3 days off in between, and then I ended the month of March with 2 days of reserve. Now for the month of March, my block is 0, credit 0. My year to date is 125 hours and 55 minutes with 12 days off. Now guys, let's take a look at that final March schedule. And let's do a side-by-side comparison. So the 2nd I was on reserve, and the 2nd I was on reserve and was not used. And the 3rd through the 5th I did have off. And you can see here the 3rd through the 5th I did have off, did not pick up nothing. And the 6th through the 9th I started a 4-day reserve block. So the 6th I was on reserve, was not used. The 7th and the 8th I had a 2-day to Cleveland. So the 7th I was in Cleveland, and the 8th I did return back to Denver. And then for the last day of that block, the 9th, I was not used. The 10th and the 11th I was off. And the 10th and the 11th I was off, did not pick up anything once again. And the 12th through the 15th I did start a 4-day reserve block. So the 12th through the 15th, guys, I did have a 4-day trip, and I will explain how this looks on my schedule. So the 12th I was in Orlando. The 13th I was in Philly. The 14th I was in Cancun. And the 15th I did return back to Denver. So OJI is on the job injury. I fell on the aircraft on the 13th of March. And for some reason they put the OJI on the 15th. So I did work that 4-day trip because that's what it was, and did not take any time off. But that is what happened, guys. So I don't know why it's on my schedule, but that's how they did code that. And the 16th and the 17th I was off. And the 16th and the 17th, your girl was off. And the 18th through the 21st, I started a 4-day reserve block. And the 18th, I was assigned a couch, which is from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. Of course, you can be extended by 2 hours. And for the rest of that block, the 19th, 20th, and 21st, I had a 3-day trip. So the 19th, I was in Cleveland. The 20th, I was in Fort Myers. And then the 21st, I did return back to Denver. And the 22nd and 23rd, I was off. And you can see the 22nd and 23rd, I was truly off. And then the 24th through the 26th, I started a 3-day reserve block. And for that 3-day reserve block, I had a double layover in Baltimore. So the 24th, I was in Baltimore. 25th, I was in Baltimore. And then the 26th, it should say return back to Denver, but it says RIN, but I was released. And then the 27th through the 29th, I did have off. And as you can see, the 27th, 28th, and 29th, I did not pick up anything. And then the 30th and the 31st, I started a 2-day reserve block, which is the end of my March schedule. And you see the 30th, I got assigned couch again. Again, 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. Get extended up to 2 hours. And then the 31st, I was on reserve and was not used. And for the month of March, my block was 55 hours and 19 minutes. Credit 66 hours and 31 minutes. Year to date, 242 hours and 28 minutes. And then I had 12 days off. Now let's look at those paychecks in April. All right, and let's look at that first paycheck in April. So you see the amount, the pay period. I was paid on my mom's birthday, April the 5th, and I was paid for 37.5 hours. All right, earnings, F9 card and cent is on the second paycheck. F9 tips, second paycheck. FA holiday double time, second paycheck. LTD imputed, $425. None tax per diem. So again, ladies and gentlemen, any trip that results in a layover. That per diem is not taxed. You can see the amount, pretty good. Over 75 and 82 is the second paycheck. Parking pass is the second paycheck. Perfect attendance is the second paycheck, and it is every 6 months. A regular guaranteed time is my base pay of $29.26 times 37.5 hours, which is half of my reserve of 75. Regular pay is second check. Now, taxable per diem. Guys, I think this is the first time I've had zero. And how you get your per diem taxed is if you do turns. So not bad. I did not have any of my per diem taxed. All right. Company paid ADD, a 0. Company paid life, 0. Company paid long-term disability, 0. LTD imputed, $425 is what they took away. You see my dental insurance is $1224. Again, it is free, but I did select a high premium plan in case if I get dental work done in the future. Traditional PPO is my medical insurance, so it's $135.22. That's a lot. Union dues, $25 every pay period, $50 a month, and vision is also free, and that is 0. And you can see how my taxes were broken down, so not bad. Okay, and now let's take a look at that second paycheck in April. And here's the second paycheck. So you see the amount, which is very shocking. The pay period, I was paid on the 20th. For exactly 37.5 hours. F9 card incentive. So these are the credit card applications. So I did not have any approved. So 0. F9 tips. $10.78. I don't know how I keep getting tips because I will select for the passenger not to tip me. So I don't know what's going on there. But you can see my year to date is $14.07. FA holiday double time, 0. LTD imputed, $425. Non-tax per diem is the first check. So over 75 and 82, guys, is 0 because I did not work a lot of hours, as you can see. The parking pass, $36. Perfect attendance every 6 months. Regular guarantee time, $248.12. Regular pay, $849.13. Taxable per diem is on the first check. All right, company paid ADD, 0. Company paid life, 0. Company paid long-term disability, 0. LTD imputed, $425. Premium dental, again, guys, is $1224. My medical insurance, $135.22. Union dues, $25. Vision, 0. And these are the taxes for this very small check. So guys, I want you to focus on that net pay of $775.29. For the month of March, my birthday month, I was goofing off. I did not pick up any trips. I was going home to Arizona, and I really didn't take it serious when it came to flying. So this is the result of that. I am disappointed because usually my second check is bigger because of all the extra hours that I fly outside of my guarantee of 75. So this was not a good month for me as far as the second check. But if you are able to live off of this amount, then don't pick up. Fly when crew scheduling calls you and you'll be good. But as you can see, 37.5 hours, guys, does nothing for me when it came to this check. I did need help from my dad. And the reason why is because not only do I owe the IRS, but I have a car payment. And I have insurance I have to pay. So my bills are high, and this little money I made is very disrespectful. So this is what I want to show you. Don't pick up. This can be you. But if you work hard and you pick up on your days off and you try to bid on your reserve days, you will survive being on reserve. But my first check, I was a thousandaire. Second check, I was broke. So with that, guys, I will talk to you later. Until the next video. Ford Explorers, old and new, I love you, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.